Hi, this is one of my two Rhombodera valida praying mantis. That blob on the end of his nose is just a drop of honey. I was just seeing if he'll take some honey like the rest of the mantises have. We'll see if she'll feed as well. She is a female. I said he, but it's a she. I did start with 5 of these, but unfortunately I found that they are indeed poisoned by carrots. I fed the other 3 that I lost mealworms that I had hydrated using carrot. I had read a post briefly, somebody mentioning that carrots are poisonous, but the people responding were saying they've never heard of that. So to be honest, I just dismissed it. But to be honest, I think it is true, because they all seemed to be okay at first, all 3 of them. But within a week, they were all dead, and they all seemed to have had black diarrhea or vomit. I was baffled at first, and couldn't really find a definite answer about the carrots, but my sister found some websites that said yes, it is poisonous to them. So I only have the 2 females now, unfortunately. And this is a waxworm. I'm trying to feed her. She's like, I've got something on my nose. They do love the honey. Even though it's crystallised a bit, they still like to have a little feed on it. I don't know if she's hungry or not. Oh, she's one of the skitty ones. I find with praying mantises, some of them are scared of their own food, even though it's not too big for them. I think they're at size L4 or 5. I can't remember what size I bought them at. I think it was L1 and 2. I think she's just going to stir at that for a bit. I'll just show you the other species of mantis that I've got. If I can. Don't know if you can see. No. If I can say this right, I have some little Pseudoxyops perpulchra. I have 6 of those. Oh, there's one. And they've all just had some honey, and they love that. And I've put them a little roach nymph in each as well. No, she's still having a look at it. Some mantises seem to just literally throw themselves about, trying to get away from the food. I find with this species, the Rhombodera, they do spend a lot of time on the ground. That was my fault then. Get it round the head end, it'll be better. There we go. See, why didn't you just eat it in the first place? I don't know. Just giving it a good squeeze though. I think maybe it's a bit of a feisty feeder food for her. She's not usually a shy eater though, once she's grabbed the food. There we go. She's eating now. I'm gutted to not be able to breed this species. I will have another try when they become available. It's a pity I didn't get left with a male and female at least. But I've learned from my mistake, and I hope others will learn from my mistake. Just don't feed carrots to your feeder foods. I spray them every day because the heat in my spider room really does make the water evaporate really quickly. And I've got twigs to climb, but like I said, this particular species spends a lot of time on the bottom. And they're so comical to watch. My little boy the other day said bugs are boring. How can they be boring? I said they're like little aliens, aren't they? So interesting. I think insects are one of the most interesting things in the animal world. He didn't believe me that a lot of spiders have 8 eyes. I had to show him on Google to prove that I was telling the truth. Right, I'll leave her to it. And hopefully I'll be able to update you on the Pseudoxyops, if I'm saying that right, perpulchra's plans for breeding these. They're only about at L4 size. I'm not sure how big they get, but I don't think it's as big as these giant shield mantises. And this is my other Rhombodera valida praying mantis. She's not shy at all. She readily takes food from the tongs. I apologise for the focus in some of my videos. I might be better using my proper camera, which has macro settings on and things like that. It takes good quality images. It just goes through batteries like there's no tomorrow. But I might give it a try. I was going to use a GoPro splice that I've heard of, but am I right in thinking it's just for iPhones and iPads? I've just got a Samsung Android, I'm afraid. So I'm going to try and use the video editor that's on my computer. Hopefully it turns out right. Thank you for watching.
No.